Hello students, I hope you all are doing very well and are studying very hard at your home. So today a new chapter is going to begin, that is chapter number 12, friction. Yes, I know you all are familiar with this term in force and pressure chapter also. Yes, there is a type of forces that we have read in the previous chapter, and here friction is a part that we are going to discuss in a very enormous way now. Okay, so what is friction? Friction is actually a force, is a type of force that opposes motion of one object over another object in contact with it. Yes, the term here contact is necessary because this is a kind of contact force. We have already discussed that in the previous chapter also. Contact force and non-contact force, and friction is an example of contact force here. So the surfaces, when they are in contact, they are having some kind of force in between them, that is friction force, and it always opposes the motion of the body. Yes, definitely, if we want to elaborate it in the form that it is a force, yes, friction is a force and which opposes the motion. That means it always opposes the direction of motion. If the body is moving in left part, then the friction will work in the right side, and if the body is moving in right side, then the friction is always work in the opposite direction of that. Okay, so here if it is motion, so we can say that friction is work in this direction. So it always opposes, okay, now of one object over other object. That means that both the object should be in contact. If the forces are not in contact, if the bodies are not in contact, that is not a frictional force. So there must be a contact between two bodies so that the friction force will happen. Okay, so here is the proper brief introduction of the definition that we have discussed, and it also says that in contact with it, both objects touching each other. Okay, that means contact only, I have told you. So this all wholly and solely we can discuss that friction force is actually the force that is opposing the motion in opposite direction. Yes, and if only and only if they are in contact. Okay, it may be in various ways, like solids, like liquids and air. It can be in the contact, so the molecules of one surface can be in contact with the molecules of the other object, and they are having certain kind of force in between them, that is the frictional force. So we are going to discuss this all thing in a very detailed manner, and we are going to proceed in this way only.